Notre Dame is overrated, is what a lot of college football fans say at the start of the year. Now, I'm a Notre Dame fan, so it kind of aggravates me a lot. And I see they all commonly kind of say the same sort of things. So I'm going to be disproving the people that say Notre Dame is really overrated and looking at their main points. And their first point is that Notre Dame has cupcake schedules every year. Since 2017, Notre Dame has played Michigan twice, Clemson 5 times, Ohio State twice, Alabama, Georgia twice, and USC 6 times. That is not easy. Since 2017, that's kind of the modern era. And granted, they didn't win a lot of those games. I'll get to that in a bit, but that's not the point. The main point I hear a lot of people say is that they play nobody. I just don't think that's true. I mean, Clemson 5 times. Now, lots of people see their schedule for this upcoming season and continue to say that. And while it's not really a hard schedule, it's not an easy schedule, it's not a Mickey Mouse schedule, like a lot of people are saying. Texas A&M, that's one of the hardest road environments. You see Bama go on the road there. They lose sometimes, and at the very least, they struggle. Florida State, that's the team that I think is going to win the ACC. Louisville, they almost won the ACC last year, and USC is kind of a wild card. Again, it is easier than the past couple seasons. It's easier than a lot of high brands schedules this year, but it's still not like a really easy schedule. And even within the current past, it's just not a correct statement to say they play no competition. The second point people love to make about Notre Dame and how overrated they are. They always say, well, at the start of the season, they're ranked super duper high, and then, by the end of the season, they're never there, which I have no clue where that idea came from. 7 of the past 8 seasons, they have finished with 10 wins, and 8 of the 8 past seasons, they have finished ranked. So, they do get ranked fairly high, but usually they don't end the season much lower. Last season was considered kind of a disappointment, and they went into the season ranked 13th, and at the end of the season they were 14th. So, when you say that they're overrated and they're ranked way too high at the start of every year, just look at where they were ranked at the start and then the end. And I cannot see how you'd say the same thing. It's not really true. Also, usually to note, at the start of the seasons, Notre Dame usually gets tested right away. Notre Dame has only played one FCS team ever. Usually, big time colleges just have their first game be a warm-up game against an FCS. Notre Dame doesn't do that. For the past couple seasons, Notre Dame, first, second, third game of the season, has immediately battle-tested them, and they have played a ranked opponent that's really solid. The third point is that Notre Dame hasn't, won any big games, which it's probably the most true out of all of them. But, they're just starting to play them, and they're starting to compete better and better. I think it's just a matter of time before they actually start winning them. But so far, that's not even like a bad argument. That one's kind of fair. In the past 15 seasons, Notre Dame has made the national championship and made the college football playoff twice. The people that say they're relevant and overrated every year, I feel like just kind of don't really understand what they're talking about and just kind of say it because other people say it.